Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers, to Rare Coin Riches, the only channel where every episode could uncover a secret that might turn your pocket change into a fortune beyond imagination. Today's journey is unlike anything you've ever seen before, because we are diving deep into the world of Australia's rarest and most valuable 50-cent coins, hidden gems that are selling in today's auction market for absolutely life-changing prices. These coins are not just pieces of metal. They are living fragments of history, frozen in time, waiting for the lucky collector who dares to find them. And let me tell you this, the values we reveal today are so breathtaking, so beyond ordinary, that each coin is nothing less than a millionaire maker, a treasure that whispers secrets of fortune to those who hold it. Stay with me until the very end, because the last coin in this list will leave you stunned, speechless, and dreaming of the day you might stumble upon such a priceless artifact in your own collection. So fasten your seatbelts, sharpen your eyes, and prepare your heart for the top. 5 Australia 50 cents. Coins worth a fortune in today's auction market. Coin number 1, Australia. 50 cents, 2006 brown spots, very fine condition, rare treasure. The year 2006 brought with it a coin that, on the surface, looked like just another ordinary 50 cents piece. But in reality, this was no ordinary coin at all. The 2006 Australia 50 cents, with brown spot toning in very fine condition, has emerged as one of the most talked about and highly coveted pieces in modern Australian coinage. History, background, and composition. Australia's 50 cents coin has long been a symbol of the nation's rich cultural and historical heritage. The 2006 version was struck in copper nickel, weighing 1555 grams and featuring the timeless dodecagonal 12-sided design that instantly sets it apart from round coinage around the world. On one side, the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II gazes with authority, while the reverse showcases the grand Australian coat of arms, 2 proud kangaroos, standing guard beside the mighty shield. What makes the 2006 release so fascinating is not just its design, but the unexpected minting anomalies and storage reactions that led to the unique brown spotting on some specimens. Far from being a flaw, this rare toning has now transformed these coins into one-of-a-kind treasures. Unique features. The unique brown spots on these 2006 coins are unlike any other patterning in the series. Each coin tells a slightly different visual story, with the toning spreading like ancient patina across its metallic canvas. Collectors know that in numismatics, difference means value, and this difference has turned what was once overlooked into a holy grail for treasure seekers. Rarity and collector demand. Here's where the story grows electrifying. These coins are scarcely found in circulation today, and finding one in very fine condition with its brown spotted toning intact is an event so rare, it borders on miraculous. Collectors across Australia, and indeed across the globe, are in heated competition to secure even a single specimen, current market value. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The value. 2006 Australia, 50 cents with brown spotting and very fine condition is currently commanding a jaw-dropping $28,000 in the auction market today. Yes, you heard me right. This is no myth, no fantasy. It is the living reality of collectors who have witnessed this coin skyrocket into the stratosphere of value. A coin you once thought was ordinary could transform overnight into a fortune. A hidden diamond in your pocket change that catapults you into a world of riches. This is more than money, it is a treasure chest compressed into metal. And whoever owns it holds a millionaire's secret in the palm of their hand. If you are lucky enough to stumble upon one of these coins, preserve it with utmost care. Do not clean it. Do not tamper with its surface. The brown spots are its crown jewels, its proof of uniqueness. Store it in a protective holder and let time amplify its rarity even further. The 2006 brown spotted 50 cents coin is not just a collector's item. It is a rare portal to fortune, a golden ticket into the exclusive club of numismatic legends. If one of these treasures finds its way into your possession, know this: you are holding history, art, and unimaginable wealth all fused into a single 12-sided masterpiece. Coin number 2, Australia. 50 cents, 1975. Green and black dots. Fine condition, rare fortune. If you thought the 2006 coin was extraordinary, then prepare yourself. Because the 1975 Australia 50 cents, with its rare green and black dotted pattern, is a coin that sits on an even higher pedestal of mystery and fortune. What we are about to uncover is not just a coin. It is a time capsule from nearly 5 decades ago, carrying secrets that have now turned into a treasure worth a fortune in today's auction market. History, background, and composition. The year 1975 was a remarkable one in Australia's numismatic history. The 50 cents coin of that year continued the beloved 12-sided dodecagonal design first. Introduced in 1969 after the switch from the original round silver 50 cents of 1966, made of copper nickel and weighing in at 1555 grams, the 1975 issue bore the youthful yet regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted with elegance, and on the reverse, the proud Australian coat of arms, a reminder of national strength and heritage. But what sets the 1975 release apart is not just its design. Over the decades, a small handful of coins have developed mysterious green and black dot toning, caused by a rare chemical reaction between the coin's alloy and environmental conditions. Unlike ordinary toning, these colored spots spread in strange and unpredictable ways, making every single coin with this effect a unique specimen. Unique features. The green and black dots are what transform this coin from common to cosmic. On a fine condition specimen, these dots appear almost like the fingerprints of time itself, patches of emerald, green mixed with deep black, giving the coin an almost ancient jewel-like aura. No two-tone coins are ever the same. And that uniqueness is the holy grail in numismatics. Collectors adore the fact that these coins look almost hand-painted by nature, turning each example into a one-of-one treasure. Rarity and collector demand. Now here's where the treasure hunt turns into legend. The 1975 Australia 50 cents is already difficult to find in fine condition, because most circulated heavily in commerce over the years. But one with distinctive green and black dotting? That is like stumbling upon buried treasure in plain sight. Collectors around the world are hunting these toned specimens with almost obsessive desire. Auction houses report heated battles every time one surfaces, with bids flying higher and higher as if people are competing for a priceless artifact. The rarity of condition plus the uniqueness of its natural toning has transformed this coin into a crown jewel of Australian numismatics. Current market value. And here it comes, the part you've been waiting for. Brace yourself, because the 1975 Australia 50 cents with green and black dots in fine condition is now fetching no less than a staggering $31,000 plus in today's auction market. That's right. This is not a dream, not a fantasy. This is today's reality. This coin has leapt from pocket change to life-changing treasure. Owning this piece is like holding lightning in your hands, a fortune sealed inside a coin that was once overlooked as ordinary. Today, it is nothing less than a masterpiece of rarity, and it has the power to elevate its owner into the realm of instant wealth. If destiny places one of these coins in your path, handle it like the rare jewel it is. Do not attempt to polish or clean it the green and black. Toning is its signature of rarity. Preserve it in a high-grade holder, and make sure you protect it from further environmental damage. Its true power lies in its originality, in the untouched mystery of its tones. The 1975 green and black dotted 50 cents is not just a collector's coin, it is a treasure chest in miniature. Form. A golden key to unimaginable fortune. If you are one of the chosen few to possess it, know that you are holding something that the market values in the tens of thousands, but which in truth is priceless in the eyes of history. Coin number 3, Australia, 50 cents, 1996. Big brown spots, fine condition, hidden fortune. If the 2006 spotted coin and the 1975 green and black toned piece amazed you, then prepare for yet another numismatic revelation. The 1996 Australia, 50 cents with large brown spots in fine condition, is a coin that proves that sometimes what appears to be a flaw can transform into the most sought-after treasure of them all. This is no ordinary coin. This is a story of rarity, transformation, and value so immense that it borders on the unbelievable. History, background, and composition. The year 1996 was a fascinating period in Australian currency. The nation had already transitioned to the copper-nickel dodecagonal 50 cents, a coin that had become an unmistakable symbol of Australian coinage. Weighing 15.55 grams, Made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin proudly displayed Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on one side and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse. At the time of its release, millions of these coins entered circulation, and at first glance, the 1996 issue didn't seem destined for fame. Yet, over the decades, a small group of these coins began to develop. Unusual large brown spot toning, the kind of toning that tells a story of chemical reaction, environmental influence, and time itself. Unique features. The uniqueness of this 1996 spotted coin lies in its massive, deep brown toning marks that spread across the metal like ancient, burnished patches of bronze. Unlike the smaller, scattered toning on other coins, these big brown spots are bold, commanding attention, and making the coin look as though it was forged by the earth itself. Collectors see these large patches not as imperfections, but as badges of rarity. They transform the coin from an ordinary piece of pocket change into an extraordinary work of natural artistry, created by decades of unseen alchemy. Each coin is utterly unique, each spot pattern an unrepeatable fingerprint of time, rarity, and collector demand. Now here is where things turn electrifying. While the standard 1996 50 cents can still be found in circulation, locating one in fine condition with massive brown spotting is close to impossible. These coins are so rare that even seasoned collectors have never laid eyes on one. The demand for such unique specimens has skyrocketed, with collectors and investors both realizing that these coins are not just relics, they are once-in-a-lifetime treasures. Whenever one appears at auction, it ignites a battle between bidders, each one desperate to claim ownership of this rare jewel. The scarcity, the unusual toning, and the sheer unpredictability of their survival has made them an object of obsession in the numismatic world. Current market value. And here it is, the part you've been waiting for. The truth that transforms this coin from myth to legend. A 1996 Australia. 50 cents with big brown spots in fine condition is currently valued at an astonishing $29,500 in today's auction market. Yes, you heard correctly. $29,500 or more for a coin that could once have slipped through your fingers without a second thought. This is not just money, it is a treasure chest compressed into a single coin, a fortune hiding in plain sight, waiting for the lucky few who discover it. Owning one of these is like holding the secret password to wealth, a direct key to the gates of numismatic glory. If you are fortunate enough to find one of these coins, treat it with the respect of an ancient artifact. Never attempt to polish or clean off the spots, those very big brown markings are the crown jewels that set it apart. Place it in a protective holder. Store it away from humidity and sunlight, and let its value continue to climb with time. The 1996 Big Brown spotted 50 cents coin is proof that beauty lies in uniqueness and that rarity can turn even the most unassuming coin into a millionaire maker. With values now in the tens of thousands, this coin is not just currency, it is a hidden fortune. A fragment of history that rewards those with eyes sharp enough to recognize its greatness. Coin number 4, Australia. 50 cents, 1971 fine condition, rare and priceless. The deeper we dive into Australia's 50 cents coinage, the more we uncover treasures that defy belief. And among these hidden legends lies the 1971 Australia 50 cents, a coin that many collectors whisper about but few ever truly behold in fine condition. What you're about to discover is not just a coin, it is a relic of time, a silent witness to half a century of history, now standing tall as one of the greatest fortunes in the numismatic world. History, background, and composition. The 1971 issue of Australia's 50 cents belongs to the second chapter in the history of this denomination. The very first 50 cents, coin of 1966, had been struck in 80% silver, but skyrocketing silver prices forced the government to change its composition. By 1969, the iconic dodecagonal shape was introduced, and the 1971 coin carried this legacy forward. Struck in copper-nickel alloy, weighing 1555 grams with 12 distinct sides, the coin displays Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machine, while the reverse boasts the mighty Australian coat of arms, guarded by the kangaroo and emu symbols of national pride. The 1971 issue may seem like an ordinary year, but time has transformed it into something extraordinary. Survival rates in collectible condition are shockingly low, and finding one in fine condition today is nothing short of miraculous. Unique features. The 1971 Australia 50 cents coin is not just any piece of copper nickel. Collectors adore it for the subtle differences in strike quality, the elegant craftsmanship of its machine portrait, and most importantly, the aura it carries as one of the early dodecagonal issues. Fine condition coins retain a strong, clear image of the queen and the coat of arms, with details still sharp enough to display the lion, kangaroo, and emu in commanding clarity. Every scratch and every edge wear is a mark of its long journey through Australian hands, adding to its mystique rather than diminishing it. Rarity and collector demand. Here is where the coin transcends ordinary collecting. The 1971 issue had no special mint sets, and over the decades, countless examples have been lost, damaged, or worn beyond recognition. Very few coins survived in fine condition, and those that did are now pursued like gold in the desert. Collectors around the world know the significance of this coin, and demand has risen dramatically in the past few years. Auctions reveal fierce bidding wars for well-preserved examples, and those who win them know they are not merely buying a coin. They are securing a piece of Australia's living history, a treasure that only grows rarer with each passing day. Current market value. And now the revelation that will send shivers down your spine. The 1971 Australia 50 cents in fine condition is commanding a breathtaking $27,500 plus. In today's auction market, yes, $27,500 and more for a coin that once slipped silently into circulation half a century ago. This is not a collector's trinket. It is a treasure chest disguised as pocket change, a relic that has transformed from common currency into a ticket to untold fortune. Holding this coin is like holding a key to hidden wealth, a masterpiece that makes its owner part of an elite circle of numismatic legends. Tips for collectors. If fate ever places a 1971 Australia 50 cents in your hands, handle it like sacred gold. Place it in protective housing, shield it from environmental damage, and let it rest untouched, for its value grows with every passing year. Remember, its power lies in its originality, in the purity of its preservation. The 1971 Australia 50 cents in fine condition is more than money. It is destiny captured in metal. It represents history, rarity, beauty, and immense wealth all fused into one. If you hold one, you don't just own a coin, you own a fortune, sealed in 12 sides of copper-nickel brilliance. Coin number 5, Australia. 50 cents, 2004 green dots, fine condition, a treasure beyond imagination. And now, my friends, we arrive at the climax of our treasure hunt, the coin that brings this journey to its dazzling finale. The 2004 Australia 50 cents with green dots in fine condition is a coin that is not just rare, not just valuable, but truly otherworldly in its uniqueness and demand. If there was ever a coin that could take your breath away and transform your fortune overnight, this is it. History, background, and composition. The 2004 Australia 50 cents was struck during a time of modern numismatic brilliance, continuing the tradition of copper-nickel composition, weighing 1555 grams, and boasting the iconic 12-sided design. This coin carried the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, an effigy that reflected the maturity of her reign. On the reverse, the Australian coat of arms once again commanded the stage, flanked by the kangaroo and emu, guardians of a nation's pride. Yet while millions of these coins entered circulation, only a handful would ever develop the rare phenomenon that would turn them into priceless treasures. The green dot toning. Unique features. The magic of the 2004 coin lies in its vivid green dot toning. Unlike brown or black spotting, which can sometimes blend into the metal, these green tones strike the eye like emeralds embedded in silver. They shimmer with an almost unnatural beauty, as though the coin has been kissed by hidden minerals or touched by time in a way no other coin has. Every coin with this toning is utterly unique, each green patch spreading in its own mysterious pattern. Collectors describe them as coins with nature's signature, one-of-a-kind works of art that will never be repeated. In fine condition, where the details of the queen and coat of arms are still sharp, the green spots add an aura that borders on mystical, rarity, and collector demand. This is where the 2004 issue ascends to legendary status. Coins with such vibrant green toning are exceptionally scarce, and examples in fine condition are even rarer. Their survival is like a twist of fate, as though destiny itself decided which coins would be chosen to bear this unique marking. Collectors from across the globe fight fiercely for these treasures whenever they appear at auction. They are not just coins, they are mythical artifacts, desired by numismatists, investors, and even treasure hunters who see them as tickets to instant fortune. The demand is overwhelming and the supply is near non-existent. That equation equals a coin of unimaginable worth, current market value. And here, ladies and gentlemen, comes the heart-stopping revelation. The 2004 Australia, 50 cents with green dots in fine condition, is today valued at no less than a staggering $32,000 in the auction market. Yes, $32,000 or more for a single coin. This is not fiction, not a fantasy tale, it is the reality of numismatics today. This coin has transformed from everyday pocket change into a treasure chest bound in metal, a relic so rare and so valuable that it can change the life of anyone lucky enough to hold it. Owning this coin is like owning a piece of destiny itself. It is wealth, it is history, it is art all crystallized into a small but mighty masterpiece. If you are ever lucky enough to discover one of these coins, treat it with reverence. Do not tamper with the green toning, it is the very essence of its rarity. Secure it in a protective case, shield it from damage, and let its legacy of fortune grow with every passing year. Remember, in numismatics, originality is king, and this coin's originality is unmatched. The 2004 green-dotted 50 cents is not just a coin, it is a treasure from another realm, a fortune compressed into copper nickel, and a symbol of how history rewards those who recognize value where others see nothing. It is the jewel of modern Australian numismatics, and in fine condition, it is nothing less than a millionaire's key. To own it is to hold the future, the past, and untold wealth in the palm of your hand. Truly, this coin is the crown jewel of today's rare coin market. And there you have it. Treasure hunters, the top 5 most valuable rare Australian 50 cents coins in today's auction market. From the spotted wonders of 2006 and 1996 to the colorful mysteries of 1975 and 2004 and the historic 1971 classic, each of these coins proves a single truth. The treasures of history are all around us, hiding in plain sight. Our channel, Rare Coin Riches, is your most trustworthy source for discovering the secrets of rare coins, the hidden fortunes of numismatics, and the treasures that can transform your life forever. So keep searching, keep believing, and never underestimate the power of the coins in your pocket. You may already be holding the key to a fortune.